So we've already had a pretty eventful morning. We had the power out for a couple of hours, I guess. We went to the gym this morning, and we'd probably been there not even 20 minutes, and all of a sudden, the power goes out. And it didn't just go out at the gym, it went out all over the town, and into, like, other towns as well. Some main, transmission up on a hill somewhere blew, and power went out in like 3 different towns. It was pretty interesting. We were a little worried because it was one of the main ones. It would take some time to fix, and that we weren't gonna have power all day. But power came on, I'd say 10 minutes ago, and it was coming on in different sections of town and things like that. So now we have power. Yay! I was worried I was gonna have to do another iPhone video. But in the midst of the power being out, we got one thing done today. I talked to somebody about getting a background for a YouTube page I'm making. It's for the White Salmon Arts and Wine Fusion, which is this big kind of block party that we have in town. And I'm filming the block party on Saturday, and I'm setting up the YouTube page for it, but I first need the background, because you know, when you make a YouTube page, not only do you have to create your username and things like that, but you create your background. And I was kind of like, I want to have all the pieces before I set it up, so then when I do set it up, it's all there and I don't have to go rushing about looking for things. And then in the midst of that, while waiting for that, I've been trying to get a GoPro to work, and one of my friends was nice enough to send me parts of a manual, because I can't seem to find the manual for our GoPro. And now I know how to set that up, and I have to go get a DV cord for my other camera, and then I'll have all my stuff and I'll be ready to go. I probably need a storyboard, what I'm going to film and things like that, and work with people on how to do certain things. Yeah. One of the things I really want to do is, I don't know if you do this in editing or if you can get the camera to do it on its own, but it's like this, I want to use the GoPro, and I want to put it up high, like on a street pole or a street lamp or something like that, and film the setup and like everything that goes down at Art and Wine Fusion. And it'll be like 4 hours of footage, but it'll be, you know, it'll, like, you speed it up either in editing or the camera like speeds it up or something like that. I don't know which one is which, but you know those like time-lapse things? I want to do something like that, and I haven't figured out how to do that in editing, so I'm assuming it's a camera thing. And if anybody can tell me, that'd be great, because that's one of the things I've always wanted to try and do, is do like the time-lapse coolness and things like that. So, yeah. Anyway, that's what's going on today. We're gonna go, before the power came back, we were gonna go out and do stuff, and I think we're still gonna go out and do stuff. We're gonna go to Goldendale, because my mom has to pick up some stuff, and then I have to go to Radio Shack at some point. Had a kind of eventful drive. We went over to Goldendale to get some stuff for my parents to sign. It's like a building. It's a building permit, so they can build their winery. And now we've come to find out that there's just so much more paperwork that they have to sign before they can even build the stupid thing. So that makes 2 very aggravated parents. But on a better news side, so for those of you who don't know, this is a DMI, or a DV cable. I almost said DMI cable. It's a DV cable, and it was the one thing that my Canon camera did not come with. And what's important about this is this transfers all the footage onto the computer. So right now I'm filming on my Flip, but for the commission I'm doing on Saturday, That's going to be on 3 different cameras. It's going to be on a GoPro, on an iPhone, and on my Canon. Maybe when the Canon battery dies, some of it will be on this, which is my flip. And it was really important that I got one of these, because otherwise I couldn't take what I filmed on the Canon to put on my computer and edit. So we're going to go home and test this, and I am ready for a nap. I don't know what it is about being in the car, but when I'm not driving, and even when I am driving, if I'm in the car for too long, I just want to take a nap. Anyway, that's what's going on, or what has been going on today. I don't know what's going on tonight. I don't think anything too exciting. Well, that was a huge disappointment. So we got the cable, and we thought we got the right cable, but it turns out one side of the cable that was the most important side is too big. So now we have to order one online, and I have to wait for Charlie to come home so we can look at it and figure out which one's going to be the right size and things like that. So frustrating. The reason why I need that cable is because it never came with the camera, and that's what you use to send images or send video from the camera to a computer to edit. And yeah, I'm a little bit frustrated, just a little bit. I don't need it like on Saturday, but I need it by Monday. And that's, like, it's a little frustrating. Anyways, that's what we've been doing today, is we've just been running errands, trying to get stuff done, and it's all in complete insanity. And having a power outage didn't help things either. But fortunately, we have power. That's why the light's on, that's why my computer's working, and that's why you are able to view this vlog. And I have a dog whining at me. Riley! What's your deal? Come on! Come on! Get up here! Come on! Come on! Get up here! Come on! There you go. Good grief. I have to tell you like 4 times before you get your lazy butt up here. Speaking of lazy, I'm tired. I don't know what it is, but it's just like I cannot be in a car for very long without just wanting to take a nap unless I'm on Red Bull or something like that. So we're home, we have power, we have internet and everything. I'm going to relax for right now. I'm waiting for an email for the background to put on the YouTube page, which I will have a link for very soon once I set it up. At this rate, something tells me I'm either going to set it up tomorrow or Friday night. So it's going to be a little bit insane. But yeah, that's what I've been doing today. I'm sorry you didn't get to see a whole lot, but nothing all that entertaining happened today other than driving around and things like that. I guess the most entertaining thing that did happen, and I wish I had had my camera and even my phone for, was I took Riley for a walk, and we were walking past our neighbor's house, and there was a deer, like a real big. I couldn't really tell. I would guess he's like maybe a 5 or 6 point buck. He was a big dude, and at first I thought he was like one of those realistic looking like hunting targets, but no, he was moving and everything. It was a little. I was like, whoa! And the way I could tell was Riley started like doing his retriever like hunting animal primal sense, whatever, and that's how I knew it was real. There's probably video of it, but there was this one time where I was walking by the same neighbor's house, and they have a realistic looking hunting deer thing, and it was standing really still, and I knew deer do that, but I was like, that's standing abnormally still, and I wasn't wearing my glasses, so I couldn't really tell if it was real or not. But all of a sudden, Riley started barking at it, and eventually we we figured out that it was just a hunting thing, not a not a real deer. But today we saw a real deer, and we saw some squirrels getting it on. That was pretty weird. You don't need to go to a zoo when you live out where I do. You just watch animals do their thing right in front of you. Anyway, I'm going to relax. I'm going to upload and edit this, and you will have your vlog for today. And it's a real one.